God sent his prophets. God sent his prophets before the nations of earth, getting them up early in the night, getting them up in the morning, getting them on their way and going and speak on the behalf of God the Father and God the Son. Saying thus, says the Lord. In that time, they transgressed so much, giving false reports. So God taking it away from those prophets at that time and set it in place with two prophets at the end of the day, upon which God the Father will speak through Jesus Christ, who will deliver it to his holy angels, and his holy angel will take it to these prophets, but yet the voice would come from Jesus Christ, the Son of God, as the deliverer of the message, speaking to his prophets, telling them what to say to the world. And it's the ministers, the pastors of this earth, they too have a big responsibility as being servants of God to deliver the truth to the people and not steal it for a part of a propaganda tool to enhance their wallets and their pocketbook. He said, if a man serve me, let him serve me faithfully. Jeremiah, chapter 25 through 29. You read that, 24 through 20. If the man is going to do my will, he said, let him do my will faithfully. Same token, in the same manner, when his mother and father's brother was without, and they said, your mother and your brother is without, as he was speaking to the people. He said, who is my mother and who is my brother? Only those who do the will of my Father. Jesus Christ said this. Is my mother and my brother. If they do not the will of my Father in heaven, they are not my mother, they are not my brother. Even though we came from the same tree, we're different fruits. I know you don't like this, I'm talking about, because so many here don't want to hear. They're just like the ministers, the leaders in the old days before now, who wanted to prophesy lies. They didn't want to hear the truth. I don't serve them. I tell you, you can't give me nothing. I'm gonna brag on it. You can't buy me nothing, and you can't sell me nothing. Because the thing that you give me, you buy me or you sell me at a dirt price, will become a thorn in my side. It will become that voice of temptation calling me to my destruction. Every time I thank God, I have learned to live within my means, that I will not be victimized by being a slave to the ideas of another man. Once you become a slave, getting that which you don't supposed to be getting, your addiction will grow and grow and grow. You'll keep knocking on his door early in the morning for another fix. Just like I see with drug dealers, drug users. Go to the drug dealers for another fix until they run out of money. And when they can't go get no more, it's going to end up in destruction for somebody. That's the reason I have to sit up and talk to you these things right. I want to show you these things because of what I'm doing. I'm leading you dead off in today's revelation, where the United States of America is bombarding this place. These things that God spoken of in Bible, prophets through Jeremiah, that's acting themselves out. These, and events unfold themselves, have unfolded themselves, but I still got to hold two places together. And let me tell you about, the son of mine I was trying to talk to you about this morning, a while back. When I kept giving him money, he kept doing what he's going to do. And I kept giving him money to try to tell him, I said, you help your mother. He go out and do drugs with it. And his mother called me and told me, they called him Dooley. He said, Dooley, as soon as he get that little money you got, $175 to $200 from you, he go find those Gentiles. I'm letting you know they did two different colored people. He's black. They go to the drug dealer and buy drugs. That's they're gonna get him in trouble. Yeah. They caught him and the white girl with him. They gave coverage. They said that they found the drugs on her, get her drug back, and had him in jail. He thought he was in jail. Hey, once they singled him out from them, and he went over there and he shot. He shot one of the people that was related to him in somewhat in the leg. And so I'm gonna tell you this thing. He went to the penitentiary and he called me and told me to put him something on the book. I said, no, I'm not gonna put you nothing on the book, and I ain't gonna do it. You did what I sent you to do evil with. I'm not gonna be a part of it. He been in the penitentiary around 2 years now. I got 10 years or more. So I have not sent him anything because he was invading my own privacy when I took my own faithfulness. When he went and took my resources and used it to do evil with. I don't care nothing about it. There's no refuge for him because he was a pitfall and a thorn created by this substance, and this substance comes from the highest level of our governmental body. I'm gonna tell you, they can holler WikiLeaks all this, WikiLeaks did this and WikiLeaks did this. I'm gonna stand up on my own. I'm gonna tell you where it came from, because I can't prophesy lies to you and let this man keep on deceiving you where I don't have the power to cut him off. You have the power to cut him off. But if they bug your bone and they set standards that you could say something to some people and some people you can't, because the enemy of God want to stay here, he don't want to be revealed. This is the same thing was happening in the days of Nebuchadnezzar. He wanted everybody to dance by his music, but to dance by your music, which is the standards God gave to Moses to give the children as a covenant. He didn't want to dance by that music. In other words, he didn't want to serve the covenant law of Moses, which God gave him, and be blessed. He rather serve the standards by his own law and be cursed. But he want to curse the prophets of God along the way. He not only wanted to divide himself, he wanted to defile the prophets sent by God. And they can holler WikiLeaks all they want. Yeah, WikiLeaks. You are the same person as WikiLeaks. But whenever there is a man that stand before them and reveal the truth to the people like God intended to be, he sit up with a proposition that this man is against America. How can he say such a vague thing? You know, I get to the part that I started off at, but when he speaks to me, I have no power over these words. They sit out other day on CNN News, and I'm going to speak it out every time you bring out a faulty gum, and it's got a hole in it. I'm going to speak it out. I don't care what you label it is. Label me to be. I'm going to speak it out. They said, well, we need to. Maccabee might want to have a dog, and we're going to see whether he is capable of having all this in the Gentiles' hand. A people who is not in the book of life, who is not worthy to have a law of any kind on the face of the earth because they went and democratized themselves.